Hey, what's up everyone? Andy here from Krusty Plug, and thank you very much for joining me for another video. It's Saturday night, 14th of September, and I thought I better get this video in and out of the way because tomorrow in my area will be the largest car boot sale of the year. In fact, that type of car boot sale happens twice a year in my area. It's May, I believe, is the first one, and then in September the second one. And ultimately it is really large, so I'm planning to go to it and have high hopes that I will be able to get quite a lot of stuff out of it. And having said that, there will be many other people hunting for stuff as well, so the competition probably is going to be quite high. So we'll see, but there's no doubt I will be able to walk away with quite a few things. And thus I didn't want to kind of end up with too much stuff to show to you in next video, so I want to just get out of the way all the things I have amassed so far, and then basically hit that car boot sale tomorrow. Having said that, I'm not sure what the weather is going to be like tomorrow, and hopefully it will be reasonable. I checked the forecast earlier on. It's stated that it's going to be cloudy but no rain. However, in having said that, not so long ago tonight it started to rain, so hopefully that will all clear up till morning. But we'll wait and see. We'll see what the morning brings. But ultimately today, let's go through all the very latest pickups I have managed to pick up. There's some, I think it's only one actually, local pickup through I think it was through Gumtree, and everything else I have managed to get my mitts on in charity shops, fairly localish. So let's have a look what is the latest additions to my collection, and some of the things probably I picked up are meant to be for trade. But let's go through and see what's what. So first of all, this pile here I picked up in one of the charity shops. Not locally, but I was out about 40 minutes drive from Inverness in the place, a little town called Elgin, and in one of the charity shops there, they were doing on media, that includes DVDs and games, they were doing 4 titles for £1, so I picked up 12 titles, paid £3, and it's mainly PC games, so let's have a look. So first of all, picked up Imperial Glory, which is on sold out label. So ultimately 25 pence. Then picked up Kingpin, Life of Crime, another sold out re-release. Then I got Codename Outbreak, another sold out release. Then we got Commandos 3 Destination Berlin. I haven't actually never played Commandos 3, and would love to go back and play the first game again, and I think I have played the second one, play through the first and second, and also then play the third one. Tomb Raider Chronicles, another sold out label. Then we got some Sierra bestseller series releases. First one is Die Hard Nakatomi Plaza. Okay, and then we got Aliens vs Predator Gold Edition, which I believe is 2-disc release. Yeah, 2 discs. Then we got Empire Earth, another Sierra bestseller series. Then I got Medieval Total War Viking Invasion expansion pack. Okay. Then what's the gold pack? I'm not sure what the gold pack means. Oh, I think it comes with yes, expansion. Let me check. Yeah, I don't know whether it's expansion or, yeah, no, it is expansion pack. So it's basically Delta Force Black Hawk Down gold pack, which includes Team Saber expansion pack. And then I got Nintendo Wii title, Family Trainer Extreme Challenge. It has no barcode, so I think it came as a part of the package, and I can see there's some matte shown. So there's like a play mat, I think, was included with this game. But anyway, for 25 pence, I thought I'll pick it up. So there you have it. Didn't have that in my collection. And then I couldn't find the last 12th title to complete my package of £3 basically, and I picked up a sealed copy of Kingsman: The Secret Service on DVD. So the idea is to trade this, so I might be able to get a little bit of money for it. So that was the first pickup, 12 titles for £3, so not a bad score per se. Then in one of the charity shops in Elgin as well, I picked up two separate titles, or two separate titles for two separate systems. The first one is Burnout Legends for PSP, so I paid £1.99 for that. And then PS4 title Star Wars Battlefront, so that's the first one, and that was £1.99 as well, so pick that one up. Then what else did I pick up in Elgin? Was there anything else I picked up in Elgin? Yes, there was. Okay. In one of the other charity shops there, picked up a sealed copy of Pixar's film Up on Blu-ray. It was only 50 pence, so I was very happy to grab that for 50 pence. And then they had several PS3 titles. Not all of them interested me or were worth the asking, but I was happy to grab 3, and they were all marked at £2. So I got a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5. I got this already in my collection, and it's also missing the map, but I grabbed it anyway for £2 because I should be able to trade it and get a few pounds back on it. Then got Need for Speed Rivals. I cannot really remember whether I got this or not, so I grabbed it anyway. And I don't think I got this one here, WRC 5, so that was £2 as well. So grab that one for the PS3. And then I grabbed this one here at £2.99. It's a Blu-ray disc, and it's a horror film called Primal. So that kind of grabbed my interest, and I believe it's definitely worth £2.99, so I grabbed that one. And then I think in some other little charity shops here and there, I also managed to pick up this one here, Blu-ray release called of the film called Lancaster Skies. It was 95 pence, so I was happy to grab that one as well. Then in one of the other charity shops, they were doing on media. They didn't have, unfortunately, any games, but they were doing 5 for £1. So I spotted, first of all, I spotted a Blu-ray release of Black Panther. So I was really happy to grab that one. So it was individually marked 50 pence. All of these, this was 50 pence, but they were doing 5 titles for £1. So once I seen this one, I thought I might as well pick up another 4 titles to kind of get that deal. And I picked up 4 DVDs. Black Mass with Johnny Depp. So I haven't seen this one, so I need to really check it out. Then got Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, so quite a nice combination. Haven't seen this film, so really looking forward to check it out. The Bucket List on DVD. Then picked up a Disney film called Snow Dogs, so we'll definitely check this out with my kids. They probably will enjoy it. And then some sort of British comedy which I'm not aware of. It's called Before You Go. It's 15 rated, so probably there are some swearing or something in it. I'm not sure, but yeah, looking to check it out. So then I also picked up another deal. this charity shop, they were doing 2 media titles for 50 pence, was it? Yeah, 2 for 50 pence, yeah. So ultimately, no, was it 2 for £1? No, 2 for 50 pence, yes, sorry, 2 for 50 pence. So I picked up 2 Blu-rays, no, 2 DVDs, so I paid 50 pence. So I picked up two Mules for Sister Sarah, so which is Clint Eastwood starring. And then a classic, Tim Allen, another Disney film, The Santa Claus. So really love this film, and I seen it but I didn't have it in my collection, so when I seen the DVD and I thought, well, 25 pence is fair enough deal, so grabbed that one as well. Then in one of the local charity shops I picked up The Walking Dead on Xbox 360. It was £1.50, so I was happy to pay that price, so I got that one. Then I also had, when I was out in Elgin that day, I actually had dropped off my oldest daughter's phone for a repair, and in the place that does repairs, they have like a little kind of like retail outlet there as well, and they were clearing some video games. They had some video games, like a bargain basket with video games, and all of the games, there were like some mostly 360 and PS3 games, and they were all marked down to £2. I had a quick look through. There maybe were a few other titles that I should have really maybe picked up, but picked up 3 titles and was definitely more than happy to pay £2. So really, I think a really good deal, and ultimately a bargain in a way. So I picked up 2 Xbox One titles, and the first one was WWE 2K18, so paid £2 for that. Then the second one was Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, so paid £2 for that one as well. Right, and then I also was pretty happy to pick this one up in rather good condition. Needed to just clean it up a little bit, so that I cannot speak anymore. Needs to be polished up, but it will be really good. And it is a Metal Gear Solid HD Collection on Xbox 360. So they had the original price £20, and then they had it marked down to £10, and now ultimately they were selling it off at £2, so I was really pleased to get my mitts on that one for only £2. And then I managed to pick up some Xbox One games through a local trade on Gumtree. A young gentleman was selling 7 games and he wanted £70. I reached out and asked if he's happy to do a bit better deal, and he got back to me and says that lowest he would take was £60. So I chanced it and ultimately sent him an offer saying that I would be more than happy to pay £50 if he was happy to let them go for 50. And I never heard back from him for a couple of days. And I thought, that's it, that's the end of it, you know, he's not looking really to sell them at that price. But then he got back to me and apologised and said that he's been meaning to get back to me, but kind of had forgotten and never had a chance. And he said, yeah, if you're still interested, you can have these games for £50. So I picked up 7 Xbox One games for £50, which I found was a very reasonable deal, or I would say even a really good deal. Locally. So got the following Xbox One titles. Or, by the way, is in really good condition. Discs are mint pretty much. Cases are in really good condition as well. They haven't been abused. So I was even more pleased when I picked them up and seen the actual condition. So I was very pleased. So Forza Horizon 3. Then we got Call of Duty World War II. Forza Motorsport 7, Tom Clancy's The Division. Played this quite a lot on a PC, but never kind of went through all the kind of added content, so I actually really enjoyed, so I might go back and play it a bit more and maybe even try the Xbox One edition. Then Grand Theft Auto 5. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege Gold Edition. And last but not least, Red Dead Redemption 2. So yeah, need to check it out. By the way, my plan is hopefully soon get my hands on Xbox One X. I still got that Xbox One S, which ultimately is a decent machine as well. It does kind of the so-called 4K upscaling, as far as I know. So it's certainly better than the original Xbox One. But ultimately, my aim game is to get my hands on Xbox One X to have the full advantage of its capabilities, and then obviously games like this, for example, Red Dead Redemption 2, which is actually an Xbox One enhanced game, then I would be able to take full advantage of games like that. So really looking forward to achieve that goal one day. And then the very last thing I have managed to pick up in one of the charity shops. Price wise, I couldn't say it was a bargain of the century, but it was not a bad price. But I was very, very pleased to find this game on this particular edition in a charity shop in rather good condition. The outer cardboard box is in reasonable condition. I got a little bit of wear and tear here, but nothing too major, and all the contents inside is, I opened it up and checked it, and it was in really good condition. So, drum roll, paid £12.50 and managed to get my hands on the Age of Empires Collector's Edition, the large big box edition. So here we go, hope you can see it. Let's see the back. So that's the kind of the outer sleeve. Inside there's like a cardboard box, and all the other stuff is inside cardboard box. So basically there is one CD inside that contains the original Age of Empire game. So that's the very first game that was released in series. And on the same disc, it's actually called Age of Empires Gold Edition. So you get the original game plus the Rise of Rome expansion pack. And then there is another 2 discs. You get Age of Empire, or Age of Empires rather, the Age of Kings, so like a second game. And so it's Age of Empires 2, the Age of Kings. And you also get the Age of Empires 2, the Conquerors expansion pack. And there's also, it says here in the front, a limited edition includes Ages Completion soundtrack. So there's actually a CD with the soundtrack inside. So let's quickly open it up and have a look inside and see what's inside. So I'll try to be careful and try to preserve everything. Oh, it's falling apart. So that's the outer sleeve. Oh, there's bits coming out. So there's the actual CD case. So one of the discs has become loose. So here we go, Age of Empires Gold Edition. Then we get Age of Empires 2, the Age of Kings on the other disc. Then if we go through there, we got Age of Empires 2 Conquerors. So, and then also soundtrack, which is nice. And then all the additional things like manuals and warranty cards, some contact information. So there's like a tech tree, a rather large fold-out tech tree. There is kind of double-sided manual for Age of Empires 2, the Age of Kings, and the expansion pack. And then there's another tech tree which is basically for the Age of Empires 2. A fold-out one again, and then there is a manual for the first game and the expansion. So again, it's kind of like double-sided. These are all, don't smell any mold or anything. Don't smell like they've been, you know, in damp place or anything. So it looks like they've been preserved quite well, been in somebody's living room pretty much all the time. So the condition for the age, I think this was released back in 2000. When did it come out? Okay, it says here somewhere, I think 2000. So was that? It's probably 19 years old. So for a 19-year-old package, it's, I would say, in really exceptionally good condition. So paid £12.50 for it. So I'm really happy to pick this up. I also got Age of Empires 3 Collector's Edition, which is kind of a massive box as well. I got it somewhere, I cannot quite remember where it is at the moment. Might be actually somewhere up there on top of my bookshelf, but we'll find it at some point and show it to you as well. But yeah, so a few really decent pickups, a few really good deals. So that's it, guys. So that's all my latest pickups, which I'm really pleased with. And tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow hopefully is the big one, so stay tuned. And I will probably be making another video tomorrow once I'm back from that car boot sale and I have everything to show to you. And yeah, really excited about tomorrow, so quite buzzed about it. So stay tuned and I shall see you very soon. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.